Hello students, welcome to today's maths class. I hope you all have completed the assignment, the fourth assignment of chapter 3, pairs of linear equations in two variables. The problems which you have faced while solving the questions, for the solution of those we are here. In this video we are going to discuss the solutions of the questions of this assignment. For the students who are new on the channel, link of the PDF of this assignment is provided. So you may take the print from there and do the questions, try the questions yourself, and later on you may check your solutions whether they are correct or not. So let me start with the solutions. Our first question is, in our first four questions, I have taken pair of linear equations in two variables, and the questions are given that you have to solve with different methods. In your exam, if it is mentioned that you have to solve it by the specific method only, then you have to opt that method. Otherwise, you may go with your convenience. Your first question is solve the question by cross multiplication method. Your fourth question is also solve by cross multiplication method. So first of all, I will do first and fourth question, and then we will switch to second and third question. So let me start with the first question. The equations are given to you: 2x plus 3y is equal to 8, x plus 2y is equal to 5. And we are going to solve it by cross multiplication method. To solve any question by cross multiplication method, we have to learn 4 digits. They are in proper sequence. They are 2, 3, 1, 2. So we have to use the formula 2, 3, 1, 2. Let me start with the question. First of all, I am writing 2, 3, 1, 2, which we are going to use to solve the question of cross multiplication method. What is its use? I hope you all have done earlier while doing exercise 3.5. Let me start. First of all, we are writing x, y and minus 1. Why minus 1? Why we are writing here minus 1? Because in this question, the constant terms are on the right side of the equal sign. अगर ये टर्म्स आपकी इस तरफ होती 2x प्लस 3y माइनस 8 इज इक्वल टू 0 होता तो आप यहाँ पे प्लस 1 लेते. अगर ये दोनों ही कांस्टेंट टर्म्स आपकी लेफ्ट साइड पर होती तो आप प्लस 1 लेते, बट दे आर ऑन द राइट साइड ऑफ द इक्वल साइन. 8 भी इक्वल के इधर है, 5 भी इधर है, सो वी विल टेक हेयर माइनस 1. उसके बाद आपका ये 2, 3, 1, 2 second coefficient. This is first, this is second coefficient, and this is the constant term we are taking as the third coefficient. So 2, 3, 1, 2. How we will write? यहाँ 2, यहाँ 3, यहाँ 1 और यहाँ 2. Right? Okay. 2 means second coefficient is 3, second coefficient is 2. So we have to write the second coefficient 3 and 2. Then we have to write the third. Third is 8 and 5. So write down 8, 5. Then first है आपका 2. Nothing is here means 1. So 2, 1. And again the second coefficient, that is 3, 2, 3, 2. So we are writing again 3, 2. जहाँ से शुरू किया आपने वहीं खत्म करना है. 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. In the next step again we are writing x, y minus 1, but this time we are writing it in terms of fraction, rational numbers. x के नीचे क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करके लिखना है आपने. 5 3s are 15 माइनस 2 8s are 16. y के नीचे 8 1s are 8 माइनस 5 2s are 10. माइनस 1 अपॉन 2 2s are 4 माइनस 3 1s are 3, right? Let me simplify it. It will be x upon 15 minus 16 is minus 1, 8 minus 10 is minus 2, minus 1 upon 4 minus 3 is 1, right? Now these three rational numbers, we can say these three terms are equal. So what we are going to do, first of all we will take this with this, the first and the last, then we will take the second and the third, right? So we are writing x upon minus 1 is equal to minus 1 upon 1, y upon these two terms, y upon minus 2 is equal to minus 1 upon 1. So from here, when you will cross multiply, x multiply 1 is x, minus 1 into minus 1 is 1, and y into 1 is y, minus 2 into minus 1 is 2. So your answer is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2, right? Similarly, we are going to solve the fourth question, that is again cross multiplication method. So we are writing x, y, what will be written? Again the constant terms are on the right side. So here we will write minus 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Second coefficient 4 minus 3. Third is 14, 5. First is 1 and 7. And again the second 4 minus 3. In the next step, x, y minus 1 upon cross multiply 4 5s are 20 minus 14 3s are 42 minus 42. Minus 3 into 14 is minus 42. We have multiplied these and this and this. Y upon 14 7s are 98 minus 5 1s are 5. Next, minus 1 upon 1 into minus 3 minus 7 4s are 28. Simplify कर लीजिए, x upon 20 minus minus plus, so 20 plus 42 is 62. Y upon 98 minus 5 is 93 is equal to minus 1 upon minus 31. ऊपर नीचे आपका माइनस कैंसिल हो जाएगा. So now take first and the third term and then second and the third term. That means we can write x upon 62 is equal to 1 upon 31 and y upon 93 is equal to 1 upon 31. Let me get the value of x. 62 को इधर पहुंचाए. X is equal to 62 multiply 1 is 62 upon 31, that is 2, and y is equal to 93 into 1 is 93 upon 31, which is equal to 3. So your solution is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Let me switch to the second question. Your second question was, you were given two equations, 15x minus 8y is equal to 29, 17x plus 12y is equal to 75. We have to solve these two equations by substitution method. Substitution means you have to substitute the value of one variable in the other equation. आपने एक वेरिएबल की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करनी है किसी एक इक्वेशन से और उसको पुट करना है आपने दूसरी इक्वेशन में. चाहे आप x की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट कर लीजिए या y की. सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, फ्रॉम दिस इक्वेशन आई एम राइटिंग x की वैल्यू निकालते हैं. इट इज 17x. इसको इधर शिफ्ट करते हैं. It will be 75 minus 12y. That implies we can write x is equal to 17 नीचे. It will be 75 minus 12y upon 17. This we are taking as third. Now we have taken out the value of x from second equation. We are going to put this value in first equation. What was the first equation? 15x minus 8y is equal to 29. At the place of x, now we have to put its value, which we have done here. The value of x is 75 minus 12y upon 17. So 75 minus 12y upon 17, right? Now multiply. This 15 will be multiplied with both the terms because this is in multiplication with this fraction. It will not be multiplied with this 17. So you will get 15 into 75, 1125 minus 15 into 12 is 180 y upon 17 minus 8y is equal to 29. Still we have not received the equation in simplest form. So what we are going to do is we are taking the LCM. 17 LCM ले लीजिए, you will get 1125 minus 180y. This 17 will be multiplied with this and you will get 136y is equal to 17 into 29, you will get 493, right? Okay, now 17 is under the whole equation, so this 17 there is no need to write. That means we are writing the equation as 1125 minus 180y minus 136y is equal to 493. Keep the terms of variable y on one side and remaining on the other side. These two terms are negative. Negative को ही इधर shift कर लेते हैं, both will be positive and 493 will come this side with this constant. So you will get 1125 minus 493 is equal to, both the y terms will be positive, 180y plus 136y. When you will subtract, you will get 632 is equal to 316y. That means y is equal to 632 upon 316. You will get it to be 2. Now y की ये value आई है, but you want to find x also. So we are going to put the value of y is equal to 2 in this x. So you will get x is equal to 75 minus 12 multiply. At the place of y, we have to put 2 upon 17. So it will be 75 minus 24 upon 17, which will be 51 upon 17. That means you will get x is equal to 3. So you have two values. The solution is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2. Now we are going to start question number 3. And your third question is, we have to solve the equations by elimination method. The most common method we have done previous assignment with this method only. All the questions, most of the questions. So this is your third question. And in elimination method, we have to eliminate the variable. To eliminate the variable, what do? We make the coefficient of any one variable to be equal. या तो x के coefficient को same बना लीजिए या y के coefficients को same बना देते हैं. यहाँ पर 2 है, यहाँ 1 है, तो 1 को 2 बनाने के लिए इसको 2 से multiply कर देते हैं. ये भी 2 हो जाएगा. This already is 2, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to multiply equation number 2 with इक्वेशन नंबर 1 with 2. 1 मल्टीप्लाई 2 करना है और उसमें से हमने माइनस करनी है इक्वेशन नंबर 2, राइट? 1 को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई, 2 इंटू एक्स, 2x, 2 इंटू वाई, 2y इज इक्वल टू 2 इंटू 7, 14. माइनस कर रहे हैं सेकेंड इक्वेशन, 2x प्लस 3y इज इक्वल टू 18. माइनस क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि हमारे पास जो सेम टर्म्स आई हैं दे कैन नॉट बी कैंसल्ड बिकॉज दे हैव सेम साइन. टू चेंज इट्स साइंस, टू मेक देम ऑफ डिफरेंट साइन, वी आर गोइंग टू सबट्रैक्ट, मीन्स वी आर गोइंग टू चेंज द साइंस. दैट इज वाई वी हैव रिटन सबट्रैक्ट. अगर इनका साइन ऑलरेडी हमारा ऑपोजिट होता, यहाँ आपका ऑटोमेटिकली नेगेटिव होता, तो यहाँ हम प्लस करते. नाउ दीज टू टर्म्स आर कैंसल्ड, एक्स इज एलिमिनेटेड. Now 2y minus 3y is minus y is equal to 14 minus 18 is minus 4, means y is equal to 4. y 4 आ गया. You have to put the value of y in this equation to get the value of x. So you will get x. We are going to put y is equal to 4 in first equation. X plus y means 4 is equal to 7, means x is equal to 7 minus 4, that is 3. So your answer is x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4, right? This was your third question. We have done fourth, we have already done. Now coming to question number 5. A bag contains 94 coins of 50 paisa and 25 paisa. Two denominations are there. दो तरह के coins हैं, 50 paisa coins and 25 paisa coins. So let number of 50 paise coins is x and number of 25 paise coins is y. Now they are saying total coins are 94. दैट मीन्स वी कैन राइट टोटल कॉइन्स मिला के हो गए 94 अकॉर्डिंग टू क्वेश्चन. Second line they are saying if total worth of these coins is 29.75. अगर ये सारे मिला दिए जाएं तो टोटल उस बैग के अंदर 29.75 रुपीज हैं. राइट, वन इक्वेशन वी हैव टू मेक यूजिंग दिस स्टेटमेंट दैट टोटल मनी इज 29.75. हाउ विल वी फाइंड टोटल मनी? 50 पैसे के x कॉइन्स हैं तो कितने पैसे हो गए? 50x. 25 पैसे के y coins हैं, so the money from 25 पैसा coins is 25y and total money is 29.75. right? ये पैसा है, ये रुपीज है, both cannot be equal. तो या तो इन्हें रुपीज में कन्वर्ट कर लीजिए या 29.75 को पैसा में कन्वर्ट कर लीजिए. I have converted it into पैसा. ये हमारे पास रुपीज थे तो पैसे हो जाएंगे आपके पास 2975 पैसे. right, so that is why I have not put here decimal. right, now you have to solve the equations. solve करने के लिए कोई भी मेथड आप लगा सकते हैं. एलिमिनेशन लगा लीजिए या सब्स्टिट्यूशन या क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन, इट्स योर चॉइस. एलिमिनेशन लगाने के लिए वी हैव टू मेक द कोफिशिएंट्स इक्वल. इसके पास 50 है, हेयर वी हैव 1, सो मल्टीप्लाई दिस इक्वेशन विद 50 और दोनों को क्या कर देंगे? माइनस कर देंगे क्योंकि दोनों के साइन सेम है. So we are doing, this is first equation, this is second. 1 को आपने 50 से मल्टीप्लाई किया और उसमें से माइनस कर दिया आपने सेकेंड इक्वेशन. पहले 1 को 50 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, यू विल गेट 50x प्लस 50y इज इक्वल टू 4700. And the second equation we have to write as it is because we have to subtract this equation is equal to 2975. Subtract means change the sign. X is eliminated. 50 minus 25 is 25y is equal to minus कीजिए, you will get 1725. Means y is equal to 1725 upon 25. When you will divide, you will get 69. What was y? Y was 25 paisa coins. That means total 25 paisa coins are 69. Total coins are 94. How many are 50 paisa coins? Let me put the value of y in 1. Put y is equal to 69 in first equation. You will get x plus 69 is equal to 94. Means x is equal to 94 minus 69. Then you will get it to be 25. That means in your answer you have how many 25 paisa coins? 25 paisa coins was y and y is 69 and 50 paisa coins are how many? It was x 25, so 50 paisa coins are 25. This is your answer. Let me come to the sixth question now. Sixth question is, a man starts his job with a certain monthly salary and earns a fixed increment every year. If his salary was 1500 after 4 years of service and 1800 after 10 years of service, what was his starting salary and what was the annual increment? So two things we have to find out: starting salary and annual increment, right? So we will take starting salary as x and annual increment as y, right? If his salary was 1500 after 4 years, 4 years के बाद 1500 है, let me write the equation. So what we have assumed, let starting salary is rupees x and annual increment is rupees y, right? According to question, 1500 is the salary after 4 years. Starting salary थी x, हर 4 years में उसको y रुपीज एक्स्ट्रा मिलते रहे, right? After every 4 years, after every 1 year, he is getting the annual increment y, right? तो 4 साल में उसका इंक्रीमेंट कितना हो जाएगा? 4y. और टोटल सैलरी जो पहले थी और जो इंक्रीज हुआ मिला के दिस इज 1500. Similarly, they are saying the salary will be 1800 after 10 years. 10 साल के बाद उसकी जो सैलरी है वो 1800 है. Means x plus 10y is equal to 1800. Two equations you have. Coefficient of x is same, but the signs are also same. So let we subtract the two equations by just changing the sign. यहाँ भी नहीं है तो प्लस है, माइनस करेंगे, x is eliminated. 4y minus 10y minus 6y is equal to 1500 minus 1800 is minus 300. Minus से minus cancel. So you will get y is equal to 300 upon 6, that is 50. And what was y? It was annual increment. That means annual increment is rupees 50. Let me find the salary also. For that means we have to find x. For that we are going to put this value of y in first equation or in second equation. You will get x plus 4 into 50 is equal to 1500. Means x is equal to 1500 minus 4 5s are 20 and 4 50s will be 200. So 1500 minus 200, that means 1300. That means the salary in the starting was 1300 and annual increment is rupees 50. Right? Let me come on 7th question now. Your 7th question is, a man travels 600 kilometer partly by train and partly by car. This question we have done in the exercise also. 3.6. 600 is the total distance. Some of the distance is covered by train and part of the distance, the remaining distance is covered by car. 400 किलोमीटर अगर वो ट्रेन से कवर करता है और बाकी डिस्टेंस कितना रह गया, 600 टोटल है, 400 इज बाय ट्रेन, रिमेनिंग इज 200. So 400 by train, 200 by car. It takes 6 hours 30 minutes, right? And similar is the next line. Find the speed of the train and the car. So let me assume the speed of the train as x and speed of car as y. This is question number 7. Let speed of train is x kilometer per hour and speed of car is y kilometer per hour. Now, for the first equation is saying total distance 600 and this is divided into two parts, 400 and 200. 400 is covered by train and 200 distance is covered by car. Now, total time is given to you. Total time. That means we will find out the time from here. We will find out the time from here and that sum will be equal to the total time, that is 6 hours 30 minutes. यहाँ से टाइम निकालते हैं. This is the distance, किलोमीटर. ट्रेन है तो स्पीड हमने x assume की है. What will be the time? Time will be distance upon speed. So 400 upon x and here the speed is y. So the time will be 200 upon y and total time is 6 hours 30 minutes. 6 hours 30 minutes means 6 half hour, right? Now 6 half means 6 2s are 12 plus 1 13 upon 2. Total time is 13. इन दोनों को प्लस करेंगे तो आपका आएगा 13 upon 2. So we are writing this as the equation according to question. 400 upon x plus 200 upon y is equal to 13 upon 2. Right? Okay. Now, next equation. For the next equation, they are saying if he travels 200 kilometer by train and rest by car. How much is the rest? 400 by car. He takes half an hour longer. 200 by train or speed है x. That means the time will be 200 upon x. 400 by car. Speed of the car is y. Distance upon speed will give you the time. and total time is half an hour more. Earlier the time was 6.5 hours, half more. 6.5 plus half will be 7, right? These two equations now we have. We are going to convert them into linear equations in two variables. For that, I am taking 1 upon x as a and 1 upon y as b, so that equations become simple. As you put 1 upon x as a, you will get 400 upon x 400a plus 200 1 upon y b is equal to 13 upon 2. Right? इस 2 को यहाँ से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं, so that equation becomes simple. Cross multiply, ये 2 इधर जाएगा, it will be multiplied with both the equations. So you will get 800a plus 2 to the 400b is equal to 13. And for the next equation also let me write 200, 1 upon x is a, so you will get 200a plus 400b is equal to 7. This is the simple equation. 200a plus 400b is equal to 7. Now we have to solve these two equations. Here you may see the coefficients of b are already same, but the sign is also same. So let me subtract the two equations. Change kar dijiye sign. This will be eliminated. B term is eliminated. 800 minus 200 is 600a is equal to 13 minus 7 is 6. So what is the value of a from here? You will get 6 upon 600 means 1 upon 100. Right? Now we are going to put the value of a in this equation. Right? Let me write the names of the equation. This one as 1, 2, and this I have taken as 3, and this one as 4. Right? So I am going to put a is equal to 1 upon 100 in fourth equation. Fourth equation is 200. A is 1 upon 100 plus 400b is equal to 7. 0 zeros will be cancelled. You will get 2 plus 400b is equal to 7. Means you have b is equal to 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. So your value of b is 5 upon 400. Cancel and you will get 1 upon 80. Right? Now you have a 1 upon 100 and b 1 upon 80. But we assumed a as 1 upon x. That means 1 upon x is equal to 1 upon 100 and b was 1 upon y. So it is equal to 1 upon 80. Right? Cross multiply kar lijiye, ya we can say that we are taking reciprocal. You will get x is equal to 100 and y is equal to 80. So the speed of the train is 100 km per hour and speed of car is 80 km per hour. Right? This was your 7th question. Let me switch to question number 8. Your 8th question is also the same. I am just making the equation. The rest you will solve yourself. Again they are saying a man travels. The distance is the same, 600 km. Speed of train is x and of car is y km per hour. Total distance is again 600, but now they are saying the distance covered by train is 320 and the remaining is covered by car. So out of 600 if 320 is covered, how much is left? 280. आपने स्पीड से टाइम निकाला था, डिस्टेंस और स्पीड से. ट्रेन है 320 डिस्टेंस, x इज द स्पीड, सो इक्वेशन विल बी 320 अपॉन x प्लस 280 डिस्टेंस अपॉन स्पीड y. 280 upon y is equal to, now they are saying 8 hours and 40 minutes. 8 hours 40 minutes means सारा hours में convert कर लेते हैं. 8 hours 40 minutes. 40 minutes को hours में convert करने के लिए 40 upon 60 cancel. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, right? So this is 8 plus 2 by 3. When you will solve it, you will get 3 8s are 24 plus 2 26 upon 3. So your equation is 320 upon x plus 280 upon y is equal to 26 upon 3. This is your equation number 1. For the next equation, they are saying 200 distance is covered by train and 400 is covered by car. And again we have half an hour more. अगर 200 किलोमीटर ट्रेन से चलता है, 400 किलोमीटर कार से कवर होता है, तो जितना आपको टाइम पहले लग रहा था 8 आवर्स 40 मिनट्स लग रहे थे, अब उससे 30 मिनट्स एक्स्ट्रा लग रहे हैं, राइट. सो लेट मी अगेन राइट द इक्वेशन. 200 डिस्टेंस अपॉन स्पीड x मीन्स टाइम, 400 अपॉन y the time taken by car, and the total time is half an hour more. Earlier the time was 26 upon 3, but now more, half an hour more means 30 upon 60. 30 minutes half an hour, minutes को hours में convert करेंगे तो 30 upon 60, that means 1 upon 2. LCM ले लीजिए, you will get 6 and 2 into 26 52 plus 3, that means 59 52. 52 plus 3 is 55 upon 6. That means now your equation is 200 upon x plus 400 upon y is equal to 55 upon 6. Second equation, again we will take 1 upon x as a, 1 upon y as b. Your first equation will become 320a plus 280b is equal to 26 upon 3. 320a plus 280b is equal to 26 upon 3, right? Okay. Then 3 को इधर पहुंचा देते हैं, थोड़ा सा सिंप्लीफाई इस इक्वेशन को यहीं कर लेते हैं. That implies you will get 3 into 320 960a plus 840b is equal to 26. For the second equation, इसमें 1 upon x को a, 1 upon y को b. So you will get 200a plus 400b is equal to 55 upon 6. यहाँ से भी 6 को इधर पहुंचाते हैं, दोनों से मल्टीप्लाई. So your second equation will be 1200a plus 2400b is equal to 55. अब आपके पास आई हैं ये दो इक्वेशंस. You have to solve these equations. अब इन इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व करने के लिए वी आर सेइंग दैट वी आर गोइंग टू अप्लाई एलिमिनेशन मेथड. तो एलिमिनेशन मेथड अप्लाई करने के लिए यू विल हैव टू मेक द कोफिशिएंट्स ऑफ ए और कोफिशिएंट्स ऑफ बी इक्वल करने के लिए अगर मैं इसको 1200 से और इसको 960 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देती हूँ, इट इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी बिग कैलकुलेशन. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल टेक द एलसीएम ऑफ 960 एंड 1200. दोनों ही 10 से जाएंगे तो 96 और 120. देन अगेन विद 12 8 10 2 2 4 ज़ा 8 2 5 ज़ा 10. दैट मीन्स तीनों के तीनों नंबर्स में ये, इन दोनों नंबर्स में ये तो कॉमन हो गया, जिससे दोनों के दोनों कैंसिल हुए हैं. एंड व्हाट इज दिस? 12 2 ज़ा 24 24 एंड 240. दैट मीन्स 240 को अगर आप 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करें तो आता है 960. अगर 240 को 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करें तो आता है आपका 1200, राइट. अब 240 दोनों में सेम है, सिर्फ 4 और 5 का डिफरेंस है. दैट मीन्स आप 960 वाली इक्वेशन को 5 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दीजिए, 1200 वाली इक्वेशन को आप 4 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दीजिए. व्हाट आई एम trying to do is I am going to make these coefficients equal. उसके लिए मैंने इन दोनों का लिया है LCM. LCM में जहां तक कॉमन आ गया that's okay. उसके बाद बचे हमारे 4 and 5. तो इस वाली 960 वाली इक्वेशन को 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, 1200 वाली इक्वेशन को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है. Your coefficients will automatically be same. So what we are going to do is let we take this as third equation, this one as fourth equation. थर्ड इक्वेशन को मल्टीप्लाई करना है 960 को हमने 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है और उसके बाद हमने मल्टीप्लाई करना है फोर्थ इक्वेशन को 4 से, राइट. जब आप इसको 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 960 इंटू 5 विल बी 4800a प्लस 840 into 5 will be 4200b is equal to 26 into 5 will be 130. Similarly, when you will multiply this equation by 4, you will get 12 4s are 4800a plus 9600b is equal to 55 into किससे मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे थे 4 से 220. ये आपके ऑटोमेटिकली इक्वल आ गए. नेक्स्ट यू नो वेरी वेल यू हैव टू चेंज द साइन. सब्ट्रैक्ट कर लीजिए. b की जो आपकी वैल्यू आ जाएगी दैट विल कम आउट टू बी 1/60. इस वैल्यू को आप इन दोनों में से किसी एक इक्वेशन में पुट करेंगे. यू विल गेट a इज इक्वल टू 1/80. But your a was 1/x, b was 1/y. That means 1/y is 1/60. 1/x is 1/80. Take reciprocal. You will get y is equal to 60. X is equal to 80. That means the speed of the train is 80 km per hour and speed of car is 60 km per hour. Right? I hope you all are understanding the questions very well. Now come to question number 9. In 9th question, you are given the 4 angles. Find 4 angles of the cyclic quadrilateral ABCD in which A, B, C and D are given to you. Cyclic word is given, that means you have to use the property of cyclic quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral की property क्या होती है? That the sum of opposite angles of the quadrilateral is 180 degree. Opposite angles आपके कौन कौन से आएंगे? This is the quadrilateral A, B, C and D. If this is cyclic, sum of A and C will be 180. Sum of B and D will be 180. So we are going to use A plus C. You will mention here as AB, CD is cyclic. So cyclic what? Cyclic quadrilateral. So angle A plus C is equal to 180 degree and angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Right? Now what is A given to us? This is 2x minus 1 and C is 2y plus 15 is equal to 180. Similarly, we can write for B and D. B is y plus 5 and D is 4x minus 7 is equal to 180 degree. इसको सिंप्लीफाई करके आपके पास जो इक्वेशंस आनी चाहिए they will be 2x plus 2y is equal to 180. 15 minus 1 is 14 और 14 को जब आप इधर शिफ्ट करेंगे इट विल बी -14. दैट मीन्स 2x plus 2y is equal to 166. 2 कॉमन है सब में, सारे 2 से डिवाइड हो रहे हैं, डिवाइड कर दीजिए. यू विल गेट x plus y is equal to 2 8 is 16, 2 3 is 6. So your equation is x plus y is equal to 83. And the next equation यहाँ से फाइंड आउट करते हैं. 4x plus y is equal to 180. 5 इधर आएगा तो -5, 7 आएगा तो +7. 180 minus 5 is 175 and 175 plus 7 is 182. So your equation is 4x plus y is equal to 182. This is the second equation. 2 equations आपके पास आ चुकी हैं. दोनों में y का कोफिशिएंट इधर भी 1 है, इधर भी 1 है. You just have to subtract the 2 equations. दोनों को जैसे ही आप माइनस करेंगे you will get x is equal to 33. और x 33 आ गया तो इसकी वैल्यू इसमें पुट कर दीजिए. 33 plus y is equal to 83. That implies y is equal to 83 minus 33 means 50. Right? But you don't have to tell the values of x and y. You have to tell the values of angles A, B, C and D. Your A was 2x minus 1. B was y plus 5. Your C was 2y plus 15 and D was 4x minus 7. You have to put the values of x and y here to multiply. X आया है आपका 33 minus 1. 2, 33, 66. 66 minus 1 is 65. Y plus 5. Plus 5. Y is 50. So 50 plus 5 is 55. Don't forget to put degrees because these are the angles. 2y plus 15. Y is 50 plus 15. 50 to the 100 plus 15 is 115. And 4 into x 33 minus 7. You will get 125 degree. Now you may check that some of the opposite angles will be 180 degree. So this is your question number 9. We are going to stop here. For the remaining questions, we will follow the next video. Keep on practicing. Thank you and have a good day.